Yo, what's up, everybody? I wrote this poem a week ago today, and I want to share it with you. It's about what's going on right now, and I hope you enjoy it. And maybe I'll record this in a better environment soon. But right now, this is where we're at, right? You keeping it COVID, homie? Always. You already know, bro. Since I was 19, been practicing social distancing, heart atrophying, friends seen, more on a screen than on the scene, and betrayals wedged in between. We've all been on that train. Since iPhones and Facebook came, the world changed to never be the same. Okay, technology isn't the only thing to blame. But these high-touch items need to be wiped down more than once in a blue moon, because when you enter the room, I only know you by your handle, not your name, and I may have seen what you last bragged about, but don't know who you are or your chosen route, and now you stand here in physical form, an eclectic collection of lightly used jewelry made for flexing, and you're expecting to be building on the intersection of a connection that's based in the cloud, but I stay feet in the dirt, that's 10 toes down, and I avoid most clowns, childish games, and wannabe fame. See, this tune on repeat is the same, and I'm left feeling insane, because I want to leave more on this earth than a pretty digital footprint when I merge with the terrain. Reminiscing on the not-so-distant day when Corona was a beer best served chilled with a lime, ideally somewhere warm with palms within reach and an abundance of time. They want to know, is your financial house in order? Is your healthcare house in order? I want to know, is your mental house in order? Are you able to process information independently? Can you critically think? And no, that doesn't mean criticize other people. We know you got that down pat. No, I'm talking analyze this and evaluate that. I mean, form judgment. More people today know judgment to be preconceived notions and prejudice against their neighbor and new ideas than they know judgments like that soap isn't edible, that burner is hot. Use a condom. The government is not your friend or even your caretaker. The news is not the truth. Know your source, check your facts, and we need tests now to know where we're at. I'm left wondering the value of worldwide quarantine when the vast majority will just know this as an allergy. Would keeping the old and at risk separate not make more sense than canceling the entire world's events? Aren't they the reason the world's believing 'tis the season for ceasing everything? Is this good ROI? Is the cost-benefit analysis of this fear-induced paralysis checking out? I have to doubt. Is ignorance a good strategy? And look, I'm just asking questions. Don't get mad at me. See, would we send soldiers to war in blindfolds? This Cold War has gotten mighty cold. Throwing the baby out with the bathwater is not how I was taught to be a father, no. And our leadership is the Titanic on a kamikaze mission, aiming for the ice, not thinking once, but speaking twice and never consulting with the crew. Suicide is not something that we chose to do. This is a homicide. This is murder so severe. I'm trying to ride like Paul Revere. The COVID is coming, but not how you think it is. Hide your wife, hide your kids, and hide all these free test kits, because the truth will cut loose the power trip. The economic impact of this will take years to recover from. It will impact generations. And I'm pissed as hell because we could have done more than piss in the wishing well, could have stayed safe and still saved our sanity, security, and freedom with just a little bit of believing in science. The spread of mass hysteria is moving faster than a million mosquitoes carrying malaria could ever infect an area, and stockpiling of items for our daily living has gotten so out of hand it's got us kidding that a symptom is not excessive shitting. And hopefully facts are disarming and you can bring back some of that charming so I don't have to ask my neighbor to pass me a roll or wipe my ass with grass because you're sitting on a year's supply thinking if you need to go outside, you'll probably die. Don't even get me started on the economic loss of many hundreds of billions or the damage to our psyche and that of our children. I hope we can bounce back as quickly as we can drop and roll, and I pray the silver linings are a lower death toll and some real realizations about just how south things can go. Changes to our supply systems before the next cold, a global healthcare objective, since we're all one people, one collective, and what one man eats for breakfast can take lives, destroy the world's economy, and the government's elected. You keeping it COVID-19 clean? You staying Corona tight? Always, homie. Day and night.